Hello everyone, I'm the T. Welcome back to me doing some solo streams again. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a really long while. And, yeah, I don't know, I'm nervous now because I haven't done this in a long time. Like, we did this anniversary 2 weeks ago, that went pretty well, but I don't know, being on my own again. And, this game can be a little tough, but let's get into it. I do want to read from the English manual because I really like the introduction to the story here. So, yeah. Good evening. It spells it with like 5 E's. Step into the shadows of the deadliest dwelling on Earth. You've arrived at Castlevania, and you're here on business. To destroy forever the curse of the evil Count. Also, I really like that it only, it basically only refers to Dracula as the Count in the manual. Like, there's like 1 or 2 times where it's Dracula, but it's mostly just the Count, and I don't know why that is. Unfortunately, everybody's home this evening. Bat, ghosts, every kind of creature you can imagine. You'll find them all over the place if they don't find you first. Because you've got to get through 6 monstrous floors before you even meet up with the master of the house. Your magic whip will help, and you'll probably find a weapon or 2 along the way. But once you make it to the tower, you can count on a duel to the death. The Count has waited 100 years for a rematch. He's ready. Are you? Yeah, Dracula's public domain. So yeah, yeah. I mean, actually, I don't know about the 80s, but yeah, he is. And like, yeah, they do refer to him as Dracula, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset it again, just to make sure the audio thing doesn't happen, but... Boop. This is Castlevania. This game has been something I wanted to play for a long time, but I felt nervous about it. It does not have any saving, and so the rule we're going with here is I'm going to play it for 2 hours, and if I don't beat it in 2 hours, I'm going to stop, and we'll try again next time. No save states, no saving. I think the Famicom Disk System version did have saving, so like that was the thing. There's also a secret here. Let me see if I can... Yeah, there's a money bag in there. Oh, but then if you don't jump over it again, the door just sucks you in, so... I didn't get the money bag. What will I ever do with without all that Dracula cash? Now, this game is not very long, though, so it's not really a big issue if I... Sorry, let's go for a chat for a sec. If I don't beat it, I guess. I don't think so. So there is a bit of, like, in the manual, like, things that aren't listed. I'll explain when I see them, when they come up, but basically there are some things that seem like they would be, and then some things that don't seem like they would be. So I always like these leopards. They're real kind of weird, and like a weird animal for Dracula to have. But I think there's a thing, yeah, here, more money. The cash isn't completely worthless, but I don't want the clock. I want a knife, gal. Oh, also, sorry, I forgot to do something. I'm bringing something back. I figured this would be a good thing for this kind of stream. So, drum roll. Do. Oh, wait, fuck, I didn't open it. Hang on. Let me get it real quick. I ruined it. I should have had this ready, but I was late to the stream because I was pooping, and so I got all distracted with everything. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Waiting for it to open. 1 sec. Okay. Boop. Controller display. I feel like that fits this kind of game. Like, it's like quote-unquote Nintendo hard, even though it's not really that hard, but... Alright, so here's a weird thing, is... In Japanese, it's the holy water. I'll use it. Holy water. It burns the floor because it's... even the floor in Dracula's castle is so evil that it combusts under Dracula's weight. Or whatever. Anyway. In English, in the English manual for Castlevania 1, it's called the Fire Bomb, but we're gonna call it holy water because it's holy water. Also, here's a weird thing about this game, is... the game is divided into blocks, which are like every single block is where, you know, a stage ends and you fight a boss, but it's divided up into stages. And so now we're in stage 2, but if I die, if I get a game over, I'll go back to stage 1 until I beat a block, and then I'll go back to the first stage of that block. And also each block has a name, and I wrote them all down because I thought they were interesting. So, let me see. The first block we just did was the entryway, and now we're in the basement. Or, I think now we're in the basement. And there's fishmen down here, because why wouldn't there be fishmen down here? I'll tab back over to the screen. I don't know. They might come from Japanese source. Also, sorry, these are the stage names. The blocks also have names. So block 1 is just called Breaking In. Or in some places I saw Breaking Into the Castle. There's another weird... Also, so this thing. So, like, the boomerang in this game. Also, sorry, there's a hidden thing here. If you go down here and, like, duck, which I think I accidentally did, then the money bag appears. And I was too slow and I missed the money bag. Oh, well. So the boomerang item in Japanese is called the cross, but in English it's called the boomerang. But that thing I just picked up that kills all the enemies on screen, in Japanese it's called a rosario, which is the Spanish word for a rosary. And in later English games it's called a rosary. But in the English manual, it's called a cross, so I don't think the word cross was the issue. I just think that they didn't think the boomerang looked enough like a cross. Or the cross looked enough like a... No, yes. Anyway, stage 3, which is the hallway. I'm going to be pausing and looking them up every single time, because I just think they're really interesting that they gave them all names. That's the invisibility potion. It makes you invisible. That's the axe. Axe is pretty good. And we're at the boss already. This is the vampire bat. And there's a thing here. So I always thought these things, the twos make the weapons do more damage, but they just make you able to throw more. So you can you have 2 axes on the screen at a time. Oh, I can't move. Okay, whatever. I can't do a fun pose while I'm waiting. So now we're going to block 2, which is called the tower. And stage 4 is called Red Brick Corridor Stairs. Also, I love this map. This map is in the manual in both versions of the game, and it's like each stage is like a rectangle, and then each like boss area is... I shouldn't have picked that up. Why did I pick that boomerang? Like each boss area is in red and shows the... Oh, it just shows the bat actually for all of them, but I don't know, it's still neat. Another thing I'm gonna forget to do a lot is to use my weapons, so I don't know. They're a thing like you know, like you don't want to waste your hearts. Also, so I should also explain, the hearts are what let me use the weapon. So like, whoop, I have no 11 now. I actually was also testing, like, I want to know if the boomerang, if you get the boomerang back, you get the heart back. You don't. So I was curious about that. That's okay. I don't like this guy. More Dracula dollars. Dracula dollars are kind of useful, at least because they are, like, you get more lives, but lives are kind of useless in this game because you have infinite continue, so it just puts you at the start of the block rather than the start of the stage. So, yes, map screens in games are so good, especially in old games like this. Like, you don't see them often enough. I hate Medusa. I hate the Medusa heads so much. Like, you just have to be careful and, like, don't just let them go above or below you, but it's... requires effort. Also, if you turn around the other way, they come the other way, which is annoying. And I don't know why I feel the need to collect every single heart. I don't... no, the boomerang's better. Also, wait, I think we're on another stage now. Yes, stage 5, the Red Brick Corridor. So no longer the Red Brick Corridor stairs, just the Red Brick Corridor. And the stages are basically just checkpoints for when you die, so... I find that these candles are not worth getting. Especially this one. Yeah, because the only way you can get it is when you jump and hit it. But I am bad at that. I also explain the Morning Stars, the like things that you upgrade your whip. The first one will only appear when you have more than 4 hearts, and they appear in the places that small hearts would be. And then the second one will appear, I think it's 8 hearts? I don't know why it got down here, why did I do this? See, so now, it'll drop another one. And then my whip is fully upgraded. So it doesn't really take a lot to get your whip fully upgraded, but, like, the game feels really bad when you don't have a fully upgraded whip, so... Why did I do this? No! I'm fine, everything's fine. But like I said, if I don't beat it today, there's always next week. It's also weird, like, it seems unintuitive to a lot of people that the hearts are not health, that they're sub-weapon usage, but I don't know. I feel like I have to remember to explain all these weird things about Castlevania that I'm so used to already, even though I've never beaten this game. I've basically barely played it. As a kid, I had Castlevania 3 and Castlevania 4, but not Castlevania 1 or 2. Fuck! Another thing worth explaining, the jumps in this game are very, what's the word for it? Stiff. So, like, I can't change in the air. Like, I hold right, I can't change. Once you're moving, you're moving. Like, you can't, and also it's always, like, the same momentum, no matter, like, it's either up or this full jump. There's no, like, in between, so it's very, very particular. You have no air control. That's the word I was looking for. But I don't know, I love Castlevania. I've not played that many of them, actually, like, just 3 and 4, and, like, I've not even played Symphony of the Night, which is a game, like, everyone raves about. Fuck. Don't worry, you have infinite continues, so don't worry about it. Maybe we should use, like, the boomerang more on the Medusa heads. Maybe that will help. What, does your whip do less damage also when it's not upgraded? I think so. Alright. And, like, the whipping is so slow. Like, there's such a wind-up on it that you have to, like, get used to. Come back here. I could use a boomerang, but I didn't want to waste them. I didn't want to waste my precious hearts. Also, another interesting thing about this game is the music is, like, very... I don't know how to describe it. I guess iconic? Why did I pick that up? I saw it falling to the ground and I was like, can I get away in time? And I could not. The music is, like, in the first Castlevania, it's just kind of alright. Like, it's really good music, but, like, the later games reuse the leitmotifs a lot and reuse the songs a whole lot, and so they kind of become important in that way. And also, all the songs have individual names, so, like, I wrote them down. The first stage was shared past as Vampire Killer, and this music is called Stalker, and I've always liked that name. It's, like, very kind of creepy, like, not like be a stalker, but, like, I don't know, what stalks in the night, that kind of thing. Alright, we finally made it past that stupid jump. Let's just get past these ladies' heads. Also, I like the platforms are a weird color. They look very, like, coded to be like, this is a sprite. This is not a background object. If you know about video game stuff, this is what a sprite looks like. It's different from a background object, and I always thought that was weird. Especially because, like, the regular sprites, like, okay, like, Simon doesn't have an outline, but the Axe Knight does. Or just regular knight? This guy doesn't have an axe, I don't think, so he's not really an axe knight. Yeah, just a regular disembodied suit of armor. Well, I definitely don't want that. I never use though. Well, it's okay against Medusa. Yeah, I'll keep it for the boss. Also, when you hit the ceiling, your jump, like, stops. It's really weird. So, like, okay, there you go. You just have to do that. Be like, why did I jump there? Yes, that's what the Game Boy Color does, yes. Okay, I see, okay, I know where you're going with that, though. Yes, that is a very good point, is, like, yeah, the sprites are a different color, and, like, I get that same kind of energy. How did I miss that jump? Yeah, and that's actually a reason why I don't like playing, Game Boy games with the Game Boy Color palettes for the most part, unless they have it there, unless they're designed for it. I usually go back to a green Game Boy palette, or just use a Super Game Boy, which can handle that a little bit better. Yes, exactly, yeah. Like, there are some things that, like, don't look right that way. And so that's why I basically never use it when I'm streaming Game Boy games. I've talked about the Super Game Boy enough on previous streams, I don't need to go into it, but, like, the way the Super Game Boy handles color is so completely different from the Game Boy Color, and I think that's so interesting. I don't need to go over there. Why did I... Well, yeah, I should take the watch, actually. The watch is good, it's very useful. In English, it's just called the watch, and then in Japanese, it's the pocket watch, but everybody calls it the stopwatch because of its effect that makes time stop. Literally a stopwatch, which I thought is funny that people call it that. Finally made it to stage 5, which is... Oh wait, no, we're still in stage 5. It did not change. I thought there was... Oh, now we're in stage 6, the chapel. So now there's chapel. These things are annoying. They just instantly kill you. There's nothing you can do about it. So you just kind of have to go. And then these candles are never worth it. This one's not as bad because you can duck under it. But yeah, then this one is the same. And then I think there's another... Oh, well... I was gonna say is I know there's another, yeah, times 2 here, but it doesn't really help because the stopwatch can't use it. Also, the stairs are really finicky in this. Like, you just have to hold up to go up them. I don't remember these bone pillars in Castlevania 3, but I really remember them in Castlevania 4. They have a weird name in English. What is it? I wrote them down. Where is the weird name? No, I didn't write it down. I only read the boss names. But in Japanese, they're called bone pillars, and that's the real, more normal name. There's, like, something bone cannons, or, like, I don't know, something cannons in the English manual. Very weird names. They can be tricky because they fire in, like, set patterns, so if you just mash the whip button, you will get hit by them, so you have to, like, time it to make sure you get it right. I also think there should be a food there. A wall chicken. I don't need any more hearts. Like, they give me points, but, like, I don't need them for this, so... If I just go, then I can get to the Medusas very easily, and this is also Medusa. Or like Queen Medusa, I think is in the English manual. But if you just do this, just mash up and B and you will keep freezing time. And she's dead. The thing you want to do is, when the music stops, it freezes time, and you want to be in a cool pose, and I keep messing it up, so... Yeah, Pokemon Yellow has, Game Boy Color support, Red and Blue do not, or they do, but they have, like, very boring support. Anyway, let's talk about the stages and stuff. This is Block 3, The Outdoors, and the music is Wicked Child, which I think is probably one of the best songs in this game. And these are these asshole flea men, or I think in English they're hunchbacks, which is weird. In Japanese they're referred to as both, but it's usually like flea men, or translates to flea men, but it's not literally like furry men, it's something else. They're super fucking annoying, they jump over you when you try to whip them, they're the worst. I hate the flea men. Also, yes, I should talk more. This game looks amazing. And, so an interesting thing, that we might get to if we beat the game, but in the end credits, there's a series of jokes about, different versions of... I didn't mean to throw that. Different versions of the... Like, basically puns on the actors' names of different Dracula films, or, like, horror films. So, to prepare for this film, I watched, 2 different versions of Dracula. I watched the Universal Pictures one from 1931, and the Hammer Pictures one from I wrote it down. 58. I like the Universal one a lot more. It's a lot... It's like, I don't know, I wouldn't call it campy at all, but it's definitely, like, a little bit more lighthearted than the Hammer Films one, which just feels kind of... I don't know, boring? I don't know how to describe it. I should just kill this guy with the... Yeah, there we go. That's how you use the... I think I want the holy water. I wrote down what is good with the bosses, so let me look real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, Boomerang or Holy Water is what I have written down for these guys. And I don't have much to say about the films, because, like, I don't know how good of an adaptation either is to the book, because I still haven't read the book. I plan to read the book later on, when it's more relevant to the Castlevania series, but that's for several games in the future. Bela Lugosi was in the Universal Pictures one, and yeah, I really like his portrayal a lot more than, oh god, who was it? It's a really famous actor that I know. I have it written down, I should check. Christopher Lee, you know, from Star Wars. But I don't know, Christopher Lee in that film is completely unrecognizable to me. He looks so much younger that I don't even recognize him as Christopher Lee. Stage 8, Inter-Tower Bridge. And the first area is Courtyard facing Corridor. It's another Dracula money here-ish. Yeah, there we go. Fuck, I didn't pick up the watch. I guess I'll get the boomerang later, I think, so... That's fine. I was gonna die anyway, so it's not a big deal that I picked up the watch. But yeah, I think Peter Cushing was kind of the main draw of that, of the Hammer Films one. He plays Van Helsing. I feel like he's a really famous actor, but then, like, the only things I can name him in are like, the original Star Wars trilogy, and then the Doctor Who film that I haven't seen, because it's not really canon, so it's kind of irrelevant to my interest in Doctor Who. But I should just use the stopwatch more. I need to use items more often. Okay, so boop, 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 and then... Okay, well, he didn't do his thing, so I didn't have to worry about it, but... Nope, not, well... Okay, not in a terrible position. There. I can play video games. I can use my items when I remember to. Yeah, basically. And so, actually, the weird thing is Peter Cushing looks exactly like how he looks. Like, he looks a little bit younger, but he still, like, has the same face wrinkles. He looks exactly like I think of Peter Cushing, so it's very weird. And when he was in the Doctor Who film, he had, like, a mustache and glasses, so he looks completely different there, but... I don't know. He looks like he does in Star Wars. Fuck. Need to sip my orange juice. But yeah, still overall decent films. Also, it's interesting that they are very different films. Like, they both start off with someone going to Dracula's castle, but then, like, it's not even the same guy going to Dracula's castle, and then... I think that was an extra light sound. And then the reason they're going to Dracula's castle is completely different. Like, in the Universal Films one, it's just, like, some guy, and then, like, who thinks he's going there on business, and then he immediately gets bitten by Dracula and becomes a vampire. While in the Hammer Films one, he is going there to kill Dracula, and then he gets bitten by Dracula. So that part's the same. But... Fuck. I'm leaving. We're at the boss. I have 1 health. I'm sure I'll be fine. Yeah, dagger. Yeah, whatever. Peter Cushing in Star Wars, he was... Oh god, I can't remember his name. Like, he has a name, but it's like, I don't remember. He's one of the generals under Vader. Fuck. Going over here. Okay, if I just stay here, I might live. Yes. Die. Yeah, Tarkin, yes. Oh, I didn't get the jump again. Alright, that's fine. It's Grand Moff Tarkin, that's what it was. Alright. Now we are on to... Let's see, Block 4, the Underground. As you can see, we're going underground. And the music here is called Walking on the Edge. And stage 10 is the Underground Cave. And I got sick of you waiting, so it just spawned a bat, which is real cool. Thanks, game. I have to tell everybody about the music. Yeah, it's been a bit since I've seen the original trilogy, although I've probably seen the original trilogy more recently than the sequels, and I still have not seen the sequel films. That's like on my to-do list once I get to a certain point in life. Yeah, it's probably earlier than 2016 for me. Anyway, I'm gonna have to actually start focusing here and like play better. But how are we doing on time? It's only been 30 minutes, so like, if it doesn't get too much harder, we might actually beat the game. I don't know. Ignoring all these fishmen, I don't care. I do want the holy water. Holy water is always good. What do I want for the boss of the stage? Axe, boomerang, holy water. I remember holy water feeling the best of those, but I don't know. Also, there's a weird part here. Oh, you have to duck there. I was thinking about something else. Okay, that's fine. The original Star Wars is probably, if you assume by one you, or well, I don't know if you mean, I don't know which one you mean actually. You might mean Episode 1. Episode 1 is kind of, is probably, I don't know, of the prequels. Yeah, I don't know how I'd rank them at all. They're all like very different films, so it's hard to rank them. I don't think 1 is boring though. Oh. Yeah, Rogue One. Okay, that's what she means by 1 is Rogue One, of course. I've not seen that either, for whatever it's worth. Yeah, A New Hope, nope, that's Episode 4. Nope, can't think of Episode 1 either. I had Attack of the Clones for 2. Oh, so yes, this part always bothered me. The fishman who just goes up there. Like, why is that a platform? Why did unducking there kill me? That should make sense. Phantom Menace, sure. Join me when I play LEGO Star Wars eventually. You know what? Let's just take a do-over on this one. Just take a do-over on this one. Also, wow, getting game over resets your score. That's interesting. So if you want to like get a high score, you have to do 1 credit clear. Yeah, same. Like, it's fine. I think the LEGO Star Wars games are the single best adaptation of Star Wars and might be better than films in places, so I look forward to playing those. I like those games a lot. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about me getting killed by these fishermen again. I don't remember what this whole story was with Monkey Island and Star Wars. I know they're both LucasArts, and that's about all I know. Star Wars is big, so it's hard to get. Well, I think I agree with that, yeah. Especially when you get into the expanded universe. Like, I've read a few of those novels, and they're okay, the ones I read. So, like, I started following a reading order for the, like, Legends universe that started, like, from the beginning of time. So I read, like, the earliest Jedi stories, and, like, it's like, these are interesting, but they have nothing to do with Star Wars. Like, it's just so completely, like, you know, 1 million years ago or whatever. Like, before the Jedi were a thing, but they were still a thing. It's, I don't know, who cares? I think I have 0 lives, so I should just take this stat and get my thing back. Yeah. That's interesting, because I feel like he didn't have much to do with the games for the most part. Like, he didn't have much to do with the expanded universe as a whole. Then again, I guess the earliest games were like fucking what's it called? Some Warriors of Terrascasi? Something of Terrascasi. That's a video game. And like Super Star Wars and stuff like that. I'm dead. I knew I was gonna fucking miss that somehow. Okay, great. I think the mildly interesting thing about this game is all of the like candle spawns are preset, and then the morning stars are preset to the small heart spots if you have enough hearts for them to spawn, or if you already have them upgraded, then they're small hearts obviously. But everything else is like that's always a big heart, and so it'll never be a morning star. That's always the clock, stuff like that. So just like having stuff memorized. I own Star Wars Connect, but I've not played it, so we should do that sometime. I'm dead. I was mashing start to get to continue. Okay. I also heard it's really weird, and that's why I want to play it. Like, there's literally just a clone of Just Dance, except all of the songs are parody versions of existing songs, but Star Wars. I can't think of what it's called, what any of them are called, because I don't know any popular music, but... Like, I know there's one that's like, that goes like, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo. I don't remember what the actual poppy music version of it is, so it's useless to describe it. I don't know. We need to play it. It'll be fun. We need to do some kind of multiple connect streams. We have the power. Alright. Focus time. May I have my platform back, please? Okay, so duck here. Unduck here, go. Fishman, you're up there, you fell. You're up there for some reason. Like, it's very much, it feels like when you go out of bounds in Super Mario World and you can stand on, like, parts of the things, like, that's what the Fishman looks like it's doing. Like, standing on the part that is solid, but then the rest of it's not solid, and that always bothered me. Okay, we made it to stage 11. Also, the music changes back to Stalker, which I always thought was really weird. This is the only part in the game that uses the music. This is called Collapsed Castle Ruins. I would love to play the iToy games. I want to play Sega Superstars, because I always thought that'd be interesting. Alright, if you time this right and just kill them as soon as they drop, you can get through here pretty easily. Not this one, though. And then that throws every... Okay, no, we're fine. Fucking hate these stupid... Also, what's these giant birds? Like, they're weirdly proportioned. Like, they have a tiny beak, but then giant... Like, the world's biggest wings. They're huge. Like, is there any bird that looks like this? I don't think there is. This guy is kind of easy to kill. He doesn't shoot enough fireballs for it to matter, but he drops so many hearts, you might as well kill him. And then one of them's always up there and you can't get it, so I don't know. Fuck! Life is the worst weapon. It's fine. I'll get by. Gotta get that Dracula money. Simon Belmont gets paid. Okay. I meant to go down to the other block, but it's fine, I'm fine. I'm not fine. I think there's a meat back there that I didn't get. Should I go back for it? You think I can beat this guy without getting hit? I think there's... No, I think it's where the bone pillar is, but I think I can kill this guy effortlessly, so it's fine. Wow, he takes a lot of hits. Well, is it only his head that's going? Yeah, it's only his head, so I was only attacking his body and it didn't count. There we go. Dropped all the Dracula dollars. But yeah, there's the pot roast. It's called pot roast in English and just niku, or meat, in Japanese. Alright, so let's... Fuck. Completely wasted the meat. I'm fine. Were they officially licensed but only released in Korea? That surprises me. Or were they just, like, bootleg things? I can't do shit with my tiny whip. That's fine. I'll get a better whip. Not there. Here. Here. Interesting. Like, it's just weird to me that they would release a game only in Korea. But yeah, being here is mostly easier. Alright, if I remember, it's the other one has it. Anyway, here's the Hunchback and Igor? I don't remember how they pronounce it in Frankenstein. No, I'm sorry. Igor is the Hunchback. This is Frankenstein. I'm dead. Okay, just use good timing. I wonder what makes them drop all the money. Is it like not getting hit or something? Because I think that's the only thing that happened in common between those two things. Oh, were they not made in Japan? I guess, yeah, the iToy doesn't really make sense in Japan, because, like, the same thing with the Kinect. Like, Japanese apartments are too small for the Kinect and the iToy and stuff like that. Hey, everybody, welcome back to block, whatever block we're on. 4, 3, let's say 4. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like it was very popular here, so... I guess we should talk about, like, hey, it's been a while. I haven't talked about much of the things that happened in my life in the interim. So basically, well, I guess first of all, hi, I'm in Canada, if you don't know. Probably the most interesting story, I got a kidney stone again. Like very shortly after getting here, which I assume was exacerbated. Fuck, I died again. Was exacerbated by the stress of moving, like mostly the physically lifting things. And that was before I got my health card, so it was very stressful. Like I decided I would go to like a regular doctor, and they couldn't do shit. They didn't know. Like, it seems like just walk-in clinics here that don't accept the health card are not very well. I guess that one could have taken the health card, but basically it was just some like, I don't think he knew what he was doing. Like, it turns out get a kidney stone is more of an emergency room thing than a regular doctor thing. But I didn't really understand that because I have an American perspective of emergency rooms. Emergency rooms are things you never go to because they're very expensive, so you go to the doctor for everything. And then he ended up telling me just to go to, go get a, like a, whatever it's called, a CRT scan. That's not what it's called. That's a dumb joke I thought of. Whatever, you know, the thing they put the weird goo on your stomach and then rub the thing all around it. Anyway, so I got that, and then they got the results back, and they said, oh, you should go to the emergency room. We noticed something that, it looks like it could be bad, so you should go to the emergency room. And by that point, the pain of the kidney stone had basically already stopped, but I still was like, I don't know, I'm fine. And like, no, you should go to the emergency room. So I went to the emergency room, and I told them, like, I don't have my health card yet. I can't afford to pay this. And they're like, well, you'll be billed later, so, like, if you do get your health card, just call us and give us the number you have, on it for. You have 30 days, so... Went to the emergency room, waited there for, like, 4 hours. I forgot to charge my phone, so it was very boring. Like, my phone died after, like, 30 minutes, and I stayed there for another, like, 4 hours. That's on me. And, they did another scan on my stomach. They said I'm fine. There was nothing there to be worried about. And then I was like, okay, I need to now spend every waking moment trying to get, my health card. And so I finally did, and like literally like a day before the 30-day time passed, I called them back and like got it updated, and I didn't know anything, and that all turned out great. And since then I've gotten a regular doctor. He's kind of not great either, but I might get a different doctor. I don't know how that all works. I'm dead. Take a sip of my drink. But going to the doctor and not having to pay anything is real nice. Like, it just feels completely different, like a completely different level of stress. Also, this part sucks. There's like no candles here, so you can't upgrade your whip. Alright, earlier this week I went to see a dietitian because they recommended me to see one. Well, so my doctor recommended me go to the like, diabetic foot doctor checkup thing. God, these fucking assholes, I hate them so much. I'm gonna die and then I'm not gonna have any lives. Yeah, it's fine. Let's start over. But anyway, yeah, the foot doctor recommended I see a dietitian if I want to, and I thought, yeah, why not? If it's free, I might as well. And so I did that 2 days ago. And mostly they said, well, like, your A1Cs are good, so you're probably doing fine. You probably should just exercise more. So I think I am going to start playing Ring Fit Adventures again, maybe start a new save file, because I got to a point in it where I got frustrated and I don't want to pick up at that part. I might as well just start over. So that has been on my mind. The big issue, though, is I'm not currently working. I've been struggling to find a job. So if you want to donate money to me, there's a donation link in the bottom. Please give me all of your money. Because right now I'm all of the money I saved up before the move, that guy's gonna... No, he's fine. All the money I saved up before the move is gone. I've spent it all on food. Well, Holly's been paying for rent. And now Holly's paying me to go buy food. So, and like make food. I'm like... We have an agreement. I'm cooking dinner for her every single night, so like, it's not... I'm not a total mooch. But I would like to get a job, and I would like to actually take care of things myself, and also be able to buy things for myself and all that. God, fuck these stupid things. Also, another thing I want to talk about in this game is like how weird it is. Like these, there's only 2 buttons, so like to use a, was that a meat? No, okay. To use the sub weapons, you'd hold up and your whip button, which is weird. And like that was a bad place to use it, but I felt the need to show it off there. I'm gonna die again. Okay, just take it slow. Okay. Boop. No, 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 no. I thought he would jump over me. All right. Let's take this methodical. I need to focus. Incredible luck so far. Incredible skill. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come. Nope. 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 Okay. Yep. Yep. Still have 1 health, so we're fine. These guys are the worst! What was I talking about? Oh wait, focus time. No. See, also the whip is too short, so like I can't get in the right position before they jump. Okay. And if I pause, they keep bringing more in the back. Okay, no. For the love of God. Please. Please. I'm not gonna make it through this time. I already know it. It's because I have to get too close for them to be in range of the tiny whip. It isn't even a chain whip, it's made of, like, string. I guess I could also talk about Castlevania lore for a bit, even though it's not brought up in the manual in this game, but this whip is a legendary whip passed down through generations called the Vampire Killer, because it can kill vampires. Like, normally you need, like, a cross or a stake to kill vampires, but in Castlevania lore, a magic whip will do. So, that's that. That's the whole lore. What else has happened while I'm here? Every time I die in this section, I'm gonna fucking jump in a pit and get my lives back, because I don't trust myself to not need them all. Okay, what else has happened while I was in Canada? Not a lot that's interesting. Like, I had a few job interviews, but they didn't go anywhere. It really took me a long time to actually get acclimated, which I was surprised, like, by. Like, I didn't start searching for jobs right away, because I was still just, like... I don't think culture shock is the right word, but... I should hop in the pits again. But, like, I don't know, everything being really different, and getting used to new foods, and, like, getting used to... getting into a position where I'm comfortable, like grocery shopping. At first I started going to this place called No Frills because Holly insisted that it would be the cheapest place to get food. And like their selection's really bad, and their floors feel kind of dirty. Like it feels like... I'll explain it a bit. Basically, like I think that's like part of their MO is like, well, we're No Frills. That's why the floor is dirty, because like, you know, it's to save you money on grocery. God damn it. And then apparently they're like owned by the same company as like another store that I can't remember the name of because it has a different name in Hamilton, I think, for some reason. But they're basically, it's the same products, but the other store is more expensive. Like literally the same shit though. And then there we go again. Basically, I kept going there and like not liking a lot of the food, not being able to find a lot of food that I'm used to And eventually I was like, I'm just gonna go to Walmart, and I used to shop at Walmart a lot in the US because I could get delivery or I could get pickup. And I ended up finding out that Walmart is still much, much cheaper than No Frills by a lot. God damn it. And then I could also do the pickup for free, so I started getting used to that. And that's when I started getting into like the emotion of like feeling more used to being here. It's like, oh right, this is what I'm used to. I'm used to going and picking up groceries rather than having to walk around the store a whole lot. And that really like helped normalize me a lot, I think. So that was good. Like, I hate it because like Walmart is, you know, the evil corporation, but like it seems like the company that owns No Frills, Loblaws, yeah, is much more evil in Canada than Walmart is. So, I don't know. Yeah, let's get the lives back again. So, that's the whole thing. Ooh, even better. Yeah, how could they be more evil? Well, real estate, of course. This is the worst part of the stage. Like, well, no, I think it's the part where the birds are dropping the flea mat is the worst part of the stage, but... This level, kind of rough. Alright. If I just try to take it methodically, I might be able to get through. I didn't jump forward there when like I thought I would. Okay, so the fishman already... No, he didn't. That... Really? Alright, yeah, enough about evil Canadian corporations, though. I saw a while back we went on an adventure to IKEA to buy chairs for the living room and also the things, and like you saw those on the Streamiversary. You can go watch those. Big, you know, face reveal on the Streamiversary VODs, which will go up on... Well, the first one will go up on Monday, probably, assuming I get it good to go, which I can't imagine I'll have trouble getting going tomorrow, even though I've been putting it off a lot because I'm a procrastinator. Also, I should just die here because I wasted a life there. Oh wait, I'm still on 0. What was I saying? Right, IKEA Adventure, that was fun. I don't know. I went back against my oath that I hate IKEA because I had a shitty IKEA table once, but I don't know, the chairs at least seem to be holding up well, and the other stuff. Like, I think the table fell apart on me because I use it so much and I put drinks on it so often that the, like, water or the perspiration, like, did the thing that it does and, like, ate away at the thing, but, like, I'm not putting drinks on my bookshelf, so that'll be less of an issue. Yeah. Okay, we're good, we're good. What? Yeah, okay, I should have waited longer. I thought it would... Didn't think it would get that close. But yeah, the IKEA shelves seem good, the chairs seem good. They were kind of expensive, but they seem like they will get us by, and we might even take them if we move again, whenever that happens. Yeah, I don't know. Living with Holly's been good. She can be kind of all over the place, but she's good. And, like, we're getting along well. Taking care of each other when we need to. Like, no issues there. Fuck. Yeah, I'm glad you like your chair, because your chair looks terrible to me, but it's your chair, so I don't care. We do need also a 4th chair once we have another guest over, but we'll come to that when we come to that. I've also been wanting to get back into Rock Band, but I need to buy an adapter for it. Or, sorry, it's supposed to be Yarg, the, like, PC clone of Rock Band. Like, that I like more than Clone Heroes, because also it has vocals, which Clone Hero does not have vocals. But I need to buy the Xbox adapter for that, for the PC, so I can use my drums. My drums do work, which I'm surprised by, considering how terrible state they're in. But if I can get them goo-goned and, like, clean up. I'm not talking about this, it's boring. But that's the thing I want to do in the future when I have time and money to buy the adapter. Or I can convince Holly to buy it for me. But, okay, let's focus here again. I need to get to the next area before I die. That's the thing I need to focus on. Come on, really? Okay. I'm not going back for that hard. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Nope. Well, you bought the chair. That's on you. But, yeah, let's focus on... Okay, so if I stop there, I can do that. I can do this. No. Okay. Why did that one not die? Yeah, it's like you get overwhelmed once and they fuck you over so completely. I'm not even... Oh, come on. The door is like right there. It's like right there. No. Nope. We're going. Yeah, let's not go into that though. I'm glad everything is slightly better in your home life, but yeah, let's not go into it too much. Obviously not made for sleeping. Yeah, I don't know why I bothered this. Like, I'm not gonna beat the boss with 1 health. Let's give this another go. With my trusty dagger, which is the worst weapon in the game. Fuck. How am I missing all of these? Oh, it's because I whipped too short, so I'm not used to it. Alright. And my timing was bad. And my timing was bad. God. Come on! I'm not even getting to the boss, which is like the most disappointing thing. Like, I bet I'll one-shot it. I just have to actually get through it, which is the hard part. I don't like loft beds. I don't know. I'm a weird bed person. Like, I don't have a bed frame. I just have a mattress on wheels, basically. God damn it. And like, I have a queen-size bed that I never use like half of it. Like, literally half of it has like papers on it right now. Because I just never go to that side of the bed, so I can put stuff there. It's fine. Alright, focus, focus, focus. What if I do this? Then I don't have to deal with Fishman there. Fuck. I was the Fishman's AI was so funny because they are like, okay, I jump up here. If I land on the floor, then I'll come toward you. I don't land on the floor. Bye, I guess. I don't know. Fuck. 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 Yeah, I do also need to get a desk. Or not a desk, I have a desk. I need a chair for the desk. So right now I'm like sitting on my bed, which is surprisingly functional. Like, I thought it'd be weird to be streaming from the bed, but it's fine. The chat is like a little bit further than I'd like it to be, but I'm getting used to it. It's basically my monitor is now on a different side of my computer, which actually might be, or different side of my TV, which is... Why did I jump there? But I think I'm getting used to it now. The chat is actually closer to the screen, so as long as I don't look at the on-screen chat, I look at the OBS chat, then I'm good. What else is going on lately? I started playing modded Balatro, and that's really fun. There are a lot of really fucked up mods for it, and I like them a lot. And like, I've basically just gone into a place of like, okay, well, I need to like play the mods without the like play only one mod at a time at first, so I can get used to it, and then I keep just adding more and more mods as I go. And like think like how many mods can I load before it crashes? That's always my favorite thing to do with any mods for any game. So. There's a whole series of mods called Pokemon, which is just, like, turns off all of the regular Jokers and replaces them all with Pokemon Jokers, and they're not, I don't know. Like, sometimes I'll have a really good run, but it seems like overall the Pokemon Jokers are less effective. But I don't know, it's still surprisingly fun. And it's really weirdly still itching my, like, catch them all itch, like, fill in the Joker decks, or whatever. Why did I do that? Yeah, you should be able to. But you won't be able to play Blatro because I'll be playing it. But yeah, there are a lot of other really good mods. I don't know, it might be worth me doing a modded Blatro stream. One interesting one that I found is a drafting mod, which just makes it so that at the beginning of a game, instead of starting as a 52 deck, you can draft the deck, but it's like, you don't really have much choice in what you get. It's like, pick from 3 choices, and the choices will be like, 5 random cards of you know, one certain suit, or 5 random cards of random suit, and you don't get to pick with suit sometimes. Or like, you know, 5 cards that form a straight. It's like, in the end, like, you don't get the deck you want, and also, like, you can't really plan for, like, what jokers will I get this run? Like, that, like, so being able to pick the deck before you even have any jokers doesn't really help all that much. And it also never helps my innate desire to just, every single round, I want to make a deck that makes flushes. Like, that will get me past round 8, but then I, like, after, like, round 10, I'm not, it doesn't help. So it's like, it's not the ideal deck, but it'll get me through. I don't know, fuck these birds. Like, killing the birds doesn't help, so, like... This time. Why? Why? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I hate these things so much. Okay, let's wait. It's fine. I should have just ran for it. Okay. Why are you 2 of you? See, it's that one that trips me up, and then everything goes to shit. Okay. I hoped it would hop over me. Like, are they programmed to hop when you whip? Like, sometimes? Or maybe it's just like they are programmed to hop when they're at the right, like, when you're at ideal whipping distance, but... Okay. Yeah. Is that an extra life? Yeah, I could use it. I guess the Rosario never helps. Not... Oh, wait. Do the enemies not even know... Like, are they actually programmed to not see you when you're invisible? That's wild. Okay, I'm gonna try and go. Excellent. Should I even try with this one health? Like, I guess so, but like... Like, if anything, I should use this practice. Okay, that didn't... Good practice. Okay. But, like, I don't have a good feel for the fireballs. It's fine, I have full health again. Fine, I have half health again. Alright, we made it to Frankenstein again. Let's... This is the worst jump in the game somehow. Okay, there we go. Okay, does this work? No. No, knives are completely useless against Frankenstein, and I'm dead, and I'm back at the start again. Ah. So an interesting thing about the Universal, actually both the Universal films and the Hammer films that I didn't really get to experience is all the sequels. Because, like, I'm pretty sure there is, like, a solo Frankenstein movie, and Dracula's also in it, and I really want to see that. So, like, watching more of these films is on my to-do list, because I want to understand the lore of, like, why is Frankenstein here in Dracula's castle? There's a Medusa film, or, like, a Hammer film. It's not about Medusa, it's about a different Gorgon, but I don't think that has much to do with this Medusa. Well, except they probably were inspired by it, but... I don't know, I'm sure there's a Wolfman in a later game. Oh, there's the mummies, it's the two mummies. There's definitely a mummy film that has Dracula in it. Why did I go back? There. True. There. Yeah. I was alive and I threw it away again. Oh no. I hope it wasn't like anything... I hope it was something normal to drop on a keyboard, like that rhymes, and not like a piece of food. Why was fat rhymes where I went with that? Okay. This bat is a problem for me. Okay, nope, nope, nope. Perish. Okay, we're good. Somehow, like, completely unrelatedly, I got, like, a YouTube recommendation for, like, a video that was, like, the top 5 worst times that Hollywood tried to make a franchise and it didn't go. And then one of them ended up being the Dark Universe, and so I ended up learning a whole lot about that version of... Well, first, they had a lot of good stuff to say about the 90s or 2000s Mummies movies, and I've not seen those, so I should maybe watch those at some point, but... Yeah, that's most of what I took from it. It's like, I guess those Mummy movies are okay. I might just end up watching them all in order. Like, just... and to, like, talk about them as I go, as I play through the Castlevania games. Like, I guess slight spoilers, like, I know that once I get to Bloodlines, that's when the novel starts mattering, so, like, I plan to try to read the novel before I say Bloodlines, but... That's about the extent of my plan, because I think the rest of the games are pretty much just more different monsters and stuff, and more, like, doing their own thing. Oh, I already torrented them all, so I don't need to see the archive.org versions. Like, I got them. I just don't have the time. I didn't have the time to watch them. Fucking cat. Okay. At least I tried to jump, but I think I hit the stalactite is the problem there. Also, wasn't even on full lives anyway, so what am I doing? Yeah, that was a big regret, though, watching the Dracula films, is like, I don't know which of them is a better adaptation, because I didn't read the novel yet. Talking with a friend of the show, Alex Daly, while I was watching them, I got the impression that the Universal one was closer, but, like, I don't know. So, like, in the Universal one, a dude named Renfield goes to Dracula's castle on business, and then immediately gets bitten. And then he's just a funny vampire for the rest of the film. He's just like a weirdo. He's in an asylum because they think he's mad for eating flies. Because he for some reason he wants his blood sustenance from flies and not people. So, like, good for him, I guess. I think I get the impression that like Dracula told him like, no, you're not good enough for humans. You need to eat flies, and he was like, yes, master. And then like later on, Dracula bites Mina Harker, and then she becomes kind of the main vampire character besides Dracula. And like she's great. Like it's cool that she is like a main character in this film, because like in the Hammer films, she's not really a main character. Instead, what's his name? Jonathan Harker, which is Mina's husband, is the one who goes to Dracula's castle first, but then Jonathan Harker isn't married to Mina Harker in the Hammer film one. Mina Harker is a bit older, and her daughter is the one who gets bitten, and then or no, is it her daughter? I don't know. A relative of hers gets bitten. Cousin, sister, Jonathan's cousin, who is still related to her, is the one who gets bitten. But then she's like still not that much of a character in it. Like she just fills in the same role that Mina filled in the first one, but like in a different way, because it's not as important. And like so in the Universal one, Van Helsing is like an older man, and he's like much more the focus of fighting Dracula, but then Jonathan Harker helps him because Mina is bitten. Well, in this one, in the Hammer film one, they are just... I should get my lives back. In the Hammer one, Jonathan and Van Helsing are working together from the beginning, and Jonathan goes to the castle specifically to try to kill Dracula, but then he gets bitten. And I don't remember if that ever goes with that, because I don't think... I don't know. Does he just die? I'm trying to think about it. I'm like, I don't remember him being in the rest of the film, but also I'm kind of face blind, so I could have forgotten who is who in that. Sorry, all like white men look the same to me, and I can't deal with that. There's definitely a man who works with Van Helsing later on, and I can't remember if that's Jonathan or if that's someone else. Whatever. What did I just do there? But anyway, also Bela Lugosi is great as Dracula. Like, it is so great to see like the stereotypical, like, you know, Dracula thing. I want to suck your blood. That voice just like played straight and like not as overdone. Like it's really fun, and I don't know why I find it so fun, but I really like it. Like it's just really refreshing to like see it not played as a joke, I guess. Sorry, I'm focusing now. Okay. Fuck. And then the, Christopher Lee version of it. Like, I read on Wikipedia that he said, like, I did not even see the Universal film before this. Like, when I found out I was going to play the role of Dracula, I had, like, way too little time, and all he had time to do was read the novel real quick. And then the movie ended up not being that accurate to the novel he claims, according to that interview. Which I think is, I don't know, kind of interesting. But... I don't know, I think the biggest problem I had with the Hammer Films version is it just goes from, like, eloquent gentleman to I have fangs out and, like, blood everywhere, like, a bit too suddenly. Like, it just flips back and forth between them in a way that doesn't really feel like... I don't know. It feels out of place. Where with the Bela Lugosi one, it's like he is unnerving the entire time. And I think that works really well. Because, like, it just makes everybody feel like there's something wrong with this guy, but I can't put my finger on it. And then when he acts like a vampire, it like suddenly makes sense a lot more. But also, like, he keeps his shit hidden more of the time. Like, he sneaks up on people as a bat, which works really well. I really love the, like, wire work bat stuff in the Universal one, which they don't do at all. Like, in the Hammer film version, they don't, like, he never turns into a bat in that version. Like, it's literally played as, like, oh, turning into, like, a bat and a wolf? That's silly. Like, you know, that's a superstition. Vampires can't really do that. And then later on, it's like, Well, he keeps getting into these places somehow, but we don't know how, and it's not shown on film. Like, they never depict it as that. It's just, he's really sneaky, I guess? Like, we don't know why he's able to do this, like, why he's able to get in and bite people so easily. Because it shows the biting a lot less in that version. And also has a lot more screaming, and I don't really like all the screaming. Alright. Doing a bit better this life, so let's focus here. Fucking... I happen to be right between the two stalactites where I could bounce up. The worst. I don't know. I think I've said everything I can say about the Dracula films that I watched. I've been watching other stuff lately, too. Caught up on Daredevil Born Again Season 2. That was... So basically, what I decided to do was rewatch all of Daredevil, like the first 3 seasons, and then the first season of Born Again, again. I'm dead again. Maybe I decided to rewatch them all before I watched Season 2, because I thought, it's been a while since I watched them, I'm not going to rewatch the entire MCU, but I might as well watch that. And, so, for the most part, I found it just okay, and then the final episode hit me like a truck. Like, the final episode was amazing, and, like, did everything that I wanted the rest of the season to do, and I think that still was enough. Like, it still made me think Season 2 was really good because of just how good that ending was. But, I don't know, overall Season 2 just had, like, a little bit weird vibes, and I think I do like Born Again Season 1 more. Which is weird, because, like, people usually think it's kind of not great because it didn't feel enough like the Netflix shows, but I don't know, it did a lot of interesting stuff, and rewatching again the, like, so basically, what happened was, they made 3 seasons of Daredevil, and then much later on they made Born Again, and the original plan was not for the original seasons to be like soft canon. They weren't, like, required viewing. And then, I think like a writer's strike happened, and so they had more time, and then they kind of went, you know what, no, let's make it canon to the old show, let's add more to it. So they, like, made a new first episode, and then 2 more final episodes, and then kind of sandwiched the original season in the middle of it. And, like, watching it again with that knowledge, I really appreciate the last 2 seasons of Season 1 a lot more. They are really interesting. And kind of frame things in a way that works. Okay, let's focus here. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. So... overall, Daredevil is good. If you're not the biggest Marvel fan, you could probably still enjoy it. It does not have that many connections to the larger MCU. It's its own thing, and that works. Okay, let's kill all these guys, and then let's kill this guy, and then let's focus. Never mind, we're here. Never mind, I'm going. You have so much invincibility time, you just walk right through that. Okay, I have a theory. Well, there goes that theory. I was gonna see if the holy water works on these guys real well, and then I was like, no, I have to get all these items first. God. Okay, at least kill them pretty quickly there. Why could I not pick up that hard? Like, I don't think knife is gonna work on this guy. The problem with knife is, like, yeah, it goes further, but, like, it shoots at the same height as the whip does, so you're probably just better off using the whip in most instances. Come on. That's okay, I have 3 lives. I can do this. We have the life, we have the power. Just don't get hit too much fighting this guy. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, 3rd time's a charm. Okay, can I get enough hearts? No, I can't before fighting this guy. That's gonna be hard, and then yeah, I can't further, because that's a knife. Why did I skip the knife also? He's gonna fucking respawn, isn't he? Oh no, okay, we're good. Look good. We have health. We're fine. Nailed it, yes! But yes, the problem with Frankenstein is there's no good angle to throw the dagger at. I mean, unless I'm crouching? Fuck, like, will this? No, because I can't fucking hold up and throw at the same time. Right, because it's a separate button. It's not a separate button. Come on. No! Why did I jump into him? Like, I saw he had like 2 health left, and I'm like, I have to go for it, and that was not the correct option. It's okay, we have full health again. We can do this. As long as I get the second bone snake better. Yeah, see, if I just, like, wait for them, then I can time it when they throw the fireball, and then I'm good. I don't trust knife, though. Yeah, like, jumping back is useless because the fucking man's there. God damn it, this boss! Ugh. With my current momentum, I don't think we're beating it today. Because, like... I think there are 2 more levels after this, including Dracula. And if I'm struggling against this boss, I'll probably struggle with the next boss, and then I will definitely struggle on Dracula, so... Like, good test run, but... Now it's just practice time. That was always part of the deal. Like, we will... Video games, like classic rare video games, are about improvement. They don't have saving, so every time you power them on, you start over from the beginning, and you do better each time. That is the essence of practice, and that's good. But you wouldn't know it from how I play. Never seems to be improvement. Also, I'm hot. I don't have control over the AC in this apartment, and I hate that so much. I want the AC to be on all the time, and the landlord is like, electricity, and yeah, I don't talk about it. But I assume that's what he sounds like when he... The platform changes. The platform shares Simon's palette. That makes so much more sense now. I don't think I realized that. And probably it shares Simon's palette because... Well, let me know. I think if it used a Fishman's palette, it would blend in with these blocks better, so I don't know. That seems weird to me. It should use that palette. But maybe there are, like, earlier level reasons of why it's not good. How am I so bad at this? I think the fatigue is also setting in, which is another thing, like, it's mostly because I'm hot, and I've drank all my drink, and I'm hot. And I'm a little warm, I think. Come on! You know, the problem is I'm not sitting up anymore. Like, I got tired of sitting up without anything to lean my back on, so then I started leaning to the side, and I think that made, like, the posture worse. Cool, an axe. Right. Yeah. Another mechanic I didn't talk about, which the manual basically alludes to in a real weird way, is like the double shot and triple shot will appear. It's in the manual. It says when you hit something, when you hit the same, or no, how does it phrase it? When you, I think it's just like when you hit something 10 times, but like it's when you phrase it that way, it doesn't like when you. Oh, no, I think it's when you hit a thing 10 times, which is still confusing. I don't know, something like that. What it means is if you kill enemies with the sub-weapon 10 times, then they will drop a ×2, or a double shot, or a triple shot if you have a double shot already. But it's like, I don't know, you never use them. Like, you should, but you don't. Hey, that's an idea. Oh, okay, kind of. But like using it to cover my... escape. Fuck. Fuck. It was a try. But then the problem is when I die, I don't have it anymore. You piece of shit. There. Nope. There. Why did I get that heart? I don't need the heart. What am I gonna do? Dagger the boss to death? No, I'm not. Dagger's terrible. Okay. Come on! Piece of shit. I was almost locked in there for a second. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going. No, but I then have 0 lives for the boss. Might as well try to practice this one, and... Fuck. There we go. And then this one I can usually do okay-ish at, so yeah. Oh. Yeah, this is not happening. I think I have like one more go on me and then it's Pokemon time. Been a while since I've seen a Pokemon game. Everyone excited for that? Okay, when I say one more go, I mean like actually getting somewhere. Another weird recent life change is... So Holly, or I guess Amy, eats dinner like really late. She's used to eating dinner at like 9 and 10 p.m. And so I've adjusted her schedule because I'm now the one cooking. I'm still the one cooking, but now I'm cooking for someone else. and that actually kind of might work better with the stream, because now, like, the stream ends at, like, 9, so... And today we're having leftovers anyway, because I made tacos yesterday. I love tacos so much. But yeah, like... So during the between break time, it'll probably be a pretty short time. I'll probably just, like, refill my drink, but I don't really need to eat anything, because I'm still pretty okay, hunger-wise. Alright, let's see if I can nail this. Nope. What if I stay standing? That actually might... That... I don't need to kneel. I don't need to kneel. I didn't do that on purpose, but that worked really well. And that was totally misinput, but... How did it take me this long to figure out how much easier that is? Okay, no, I'm not dealing with your bullshit. Okay, don't pick up the knife. Oh, his double shot doesn't upgrade to another double shot. That's terrible. Wrong way. Huh? I need to look at the tape. Did I hit the pause button there? I don't think I did. Triple shot fell away. I don't know. Here goes nothing, I guess. Wait, does this stun lock him? Alright. Block 5, Main Hall, Heart of Fire, some music, Stage 13, Prison Room. So yeah, there's 2 more levels left, including this one. As you can see on the map, that's clearly Dracula up there. Heart of Fire is a real good song, too. Okay. Probably want to keep this holy water. I was trying to throw holy water at him. No. I'm trying to turn around. It's fine. It's fine. These guys are just Hammer Brothers. Like, hey, remember the NES classic Super Mario Brothers? Hey, remember the classic having holy water? Oh, so I think that the triple shot dropped here because... or dropped here. No. Dropped... Yeah, hang on. First 2 of you. Dropped here because it's holy water. So I think because I already had holy water, that transitions it into the double shot. Take my life, please. I got one more in me to fight this boss, at least. Please couldn't even finish the job. Come on, Hammer, bro. When I say it like that, it's like I'm calling him, like, a insult for mechanic. Oh, you're some hammer bro. Construction worker, I guess, not mechanic, I don't know. Hey, come on, kill me! One of you... Okay, there we go. Okay. At least I killed them, I guess? These guys are just so annoying, though. Like, how are they killing me faster when I'm trying to fight them than when I let them walk into me? Like, is the strategy for me to let them walk into me and then go? Not so much, I guess. But like that. And then he's gone. No, he's back. Okay. I don't fucking know. Yeah, but like just letting those guys run away is fine. Okay, so let's try this. No. Like that. Okay. Don't keep approaching them. It's a secret. Now I'm trying to use holy water. Sure. I definitely try to use holy water. No, stop following me. I'm not interested in whatever you're offering. There we go. And then I went to the left, which lured him closer into the holy water. But I do know there's a double shot here. And these are the red skeletons. They're dry bones, but I guess before dry bones existed, so I guess Castlevania did it first. Fuck. Is there something else around here? Here, no. Here? No. This actually kind of sucks, and now I'm at the point of no return where I can't get holy water anymore, unless I game over, but... You motherfucker. It's fine. Practice run. Why did I just walk into the knife? Knife. Why am I not breaking it? Like, are they really positioned that I have to jump to hit them? I guess I should duck under them then. Like, I have to kill this guy because it's gonna be a problem for me going up these stairs if I don't kill him. But also, like, every time he goes off screen, he doesn't exist anymore, so... Okay. You know what? Stage 14, Laboratory. I do love these, like, 3 coffins next to each other. It definitely evokes the Universal film a bit. Why did I do that? Those guys are completely harmless. Like, they just shamble towards you. They don't throw bones, they're fine. Yeah, if I just stay ducking in one spot, I think now he won't come back to me. Okay. Fuck. Alright, one more. Bony piece of shit. Do-over. This one doesn't count. I don't know what I was doing there. I, like, was thinking about, like, okay, what if I just, like, wiggle a bit to get him to throw the bones at me? And while I was doing that, I picked up my drink, which was empty. And I was holding it, like, in a position like I'm about to drink it, but then I was, like, pausing. And then I was like, what am I doing? The drink is empty. I'm not going to drink it anyway. Why am I holding it up? While wiggling back and forth to try to kill myself in this game. It's fine. I'm normal. Haha! Oh, no, you don't come back. Okay. Oh, the asshole up there is also making me nervous, but like if I... There we go. Okay. You... Go away. Just go away. Just go away. Okay. I didn't mean to... If you just hold up, you basically just keep going up the stairs. It's real weird. It doesn't feel natural. I'm done with you. I'm done. We're done. Wait, where's my holy water? Did I forget to grab the holy water? That seems like a problem. I'm gonna need that. Oh well. Guess I'm screwed. Hope you're ready for a double shot of nothing. You get a lot of points, I think, for picking up when you don't have one, or maybe it's also when you have one, I don't know. For what it's worth, the stopwatch is useless against most of the bosses. It's like, I think just the first 2 bosses are vulnerable to it and the rest are not. Is there anything in, like, this one? No, just money. I'm pretty sure I checked this one already, but... yeah, money. Dracula dollars. Why does Dracula keep so much cash in his candles? I hate this man so much. Are you gone? I can't tell. I think he's gone. So can I make this one gone? I got nervous. Oh, god damn it, you piece of shit. No, this one... maybe it's because there's a wall here that this one can't be gone? Like maybe the boundary on the right extends further? Because they just set it to like an arbitrary number? But this one, like, there is a known endpoint there, so it knows it has to end there. Or like that's 0 or whatever. I think it's funny that, one, the Axe Knights can throw axes in a way that you can't, and also that the axe is completely ineffective against them. Also, there's another double shot here. Can I get you into a position where... no, I can't. This is not going to work out for me. That red skeleton is going to be a problem. Why did I stand up there? Good shot, dodge there. I don't know how I did it. Okay, let's make you go. Why was I not whipping? Go away, go. No one wants you here. We're not gonna be friends, we're not gonna go drinking together. Just go. I don't drink. Maybe I should. I'm done with you. I didn't even get the axe there. Like, not that I'm just gonna use it, because it's not very good, but... hey, you know what? The axe could have been useful on the boss. I don't know. I don't know if there's any other weapons in the rest of this level at all. Probably a dagger. I think in the future, I need to kill this guy before I go up there. And also I need to not let the red skeleton be on the side of me. Okay. Yeah, see there's an endpoint, like, the whip just ends there. Like, there's nothing here. It's, I don't know, interesting. This is the thing in the gravity in this game, which I think Mega Man 1 also has a problem where, like this is the falling momentum. This is not the falling momentum. That's the walk off a cliff momentum. Like, I think you're... I don't know, I don't think you're... Just let me check something. I guess at the peak of your jump, your speed does accelerate. Like, Yeah, like you fall faster there. So I guess the jump arc is one momentum, and then everything after that is another momentum. I was trying to duck it and went down the stairs. Got my axe. Yeah, let's get the axe. How did that just work out for me like that? Yeah. This came out before Mega Man 1. So Mega Man 1 was 87, this was 86. And then so many more Mega Man games came out after that. But I think it is interesting to like look at a timeline of video game releases and like see when things came out, because like look at Doom compared to like everything else, like the SNES games that came out at the same time Doom came out on PC, and like it's wild how much better Doom is, or like how much more technologically complex Doom is. I'm not doing what I said I was going to do. If I just ignore the red skeleton, maybe he will go away. Like, you are not a threat to me. I do not believe in you. You do not scare me. Okay, let me reach out real quick. For the most part, like, the thing about Mega Man is the first 6 bosses you fight in any order, so you get to choose a difficulty, and then, yeah, you are pretty powered up, but... Also, I do think the difficulty curve in the Castlevania games is different in the US and Japan. Like, especially with Castlevania 3, it's very different. But I'm gonna play the US versions no matter what. Fuck. I need to kill this guy before I do anything else. Oh, I didn't get the timing right. I was like, I need to know the timing, and then I didn't. What? Hey, bud, are you okay up there? What you doing, buddy? Alright, bye. Okay, Boomerang is okay against the boss. I should use that. Okay, so I think if I stand here, I can just... Yeah. Do nothing. Simon Belmont wins by doing absolutely nothing. Wait, is there... There's not a stake here. Why would I think there's a stake? There's a stake here. It's not called a stake. Okay. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. Wait, can I? No, I can't. I think this is a good stopping point. I think next time I can get farther. I might even beat the game next time. So, I don't know. Join me next time for more Castlevania. And hang tight here. Like we're gonna fucking play Pokemon Conquest. That seems like a cool game. Let's hang out. I'm gonna go grab a drink and then we'll head right into it. So yeah, just hang tight. I love you.